OK. I want to talk about the Lucy Letby case. Now, she's been found guilty, horrific murders, and it's impossible to ignore now the doubts about the trial. And the latest ones, Anne, are around what seemed to be absolute slam-dunk evidence against her, which is she'd written notes about her feelings. But now we're told...
Well, Jeremy, hang on. Yeah. Well, now we're being told that this was all a party. She was being counselled for stress, and she was advised to write the notes. OK, why didn't that come out in the trial? Why didn't she say so? Come on, Jeremy.
Well, she didn't give evidence.
Why?
Let's just have a look. So you will have seen this. When I saw this in the trial, I thought, that's it. She's going down. She writes the word hate. She writes, I did this, not good enough. Kill myself right now. I killed them on purpose because I'm not good enough to care for them. Now it turns out that a counsellor had said, write down your very worst feelings. You know, true or false, it doesn't matter.
So why didn't that come out at the trial? Come on.
Well, that's not her fault. She's got,
of course it's her fault. She's got a defence counsel.
No, she's probably got a... She may have a lousy barrister.
I'm sorry, Jeremy, but such emphasis was put on that at the trial that if there had been an answer to it, it would have been produced then. OK, well, the other issue is there's a number of issues arising, and it's important to be unemotional about this. One of them is that this rota that we showed, and we said, oh, my goodness, look at this. Every single time a baby died, Letby was on shift. It turns out that there were just as many babies who died without her being on shift, but that wasn't part of the evidence that was shown. Now, you're again going to say she had a rubbish barrister, but you don't... No, I didn't say she had a rubbish barrister. You said perhaps she had a rubbish barrister.
Well, that's essentially what you're saying.
I didn't say it.
Well, you're not responsible for your barrister's lack of skill.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. If you're instructing a barrister, he will say to you, what's all this stuff about the notes? And you will give him the answer. Now, I do think your second point is a more important one about, babies dying when she wasn't on duty. And more important still, were any other nurses consistently on duty?
Yeah. But, I mean, there were very ill children. That's the point.
Yes, but I think also, I mean, this, I am just not moved by.
OK, all right.
This is the most amount of effort I've ever seen to have somebody's conviction
it's extraordinary.
around children being murdered or dying at the hands of somebody. And it worries me so much.
Does it?
The passion. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's not literally just based on her counsel notes. That set a framework for her mental state, but it doesn't actually, it's not all the evidence that there was. And for me, when you have a story like this, it's really important that it's done with a bit more care. But I think also we have to understand that when someone's found guilty, they have a right to appeal. But the cartwheeling and the amount of people that have come out publicly to defend her is absolutely worrying.
Is it? Because listen, I'm late to this party because I've, like you, I've been very, very wary about this thing. And I would say go with the court. But some of the stuff you can't ignore. Her defence barrister didn't call any expert witnesses. All the expert witnesses on the other side for the prosecution were retired. I mean, are there any experts in child murder? We could ask that question as well. So you've now got David Davis, the MP, campaigning, saying that she's innocent.
Which is just interesting. Why is he taking that on to be one of the most important things? He also led us through Brexit, so I feel like he's kind of a doomed idea kind of man, to be fair. Sorry, Anne. But kind of a doomed idea man. It's not the last person I'd want advocating for me in any way, shape or form.
Well, I don't know.
But I just worry about
someone was advocated with the Birmingham Six back in the day.
There are...
a long time before anyone accepted they were innocent.
There are legal procedures which can be gone through if there's a doubt about a verdict. Let those happen rather than have a press campaign.
I don't know. I quite like the idea of the press actually finding out stuff that other people don't want to find out.
Well, only if they have new information.
Well,
new information I think would be great, but I don't think we have new information.
Well, today's is new. It wasn't in court.